Boom! What is up, Wanderers? We are back with another one take bag review, and you're looking at what we're talking about today. This is the BD3 from Bounce Design Labs. I pride myself on bringing you the newest, the best, the greatest, the coolest, just stuff you just haven't seen before. And I'm hyped today because we have a very cool boutique maker of insanely quality EDC bags. So excited to dive into this one with y'all. All right, you know what we do on this channel. We do one take bag reviews. We're going to look at this bag. We're going to talk about the exterior. We're going to talk about the interior. We're going to get all up in it, get into the nooks and crannies. We're going to go overhead and check it out together. Okay? When we get done with the full walkthrough of the bag and you've seen all there is to see about the bag, then we're going to do two things that I love about the bag, two things that I think could be better, and then an overall recommendation should you get your hands on the BD3 Sling from Bounce Design Labs. Let's get into it. All right, so first off, you're looking at what I like to, in terms of carry on this bag. This is what I prefer. You certainly can sling it over either shoulder. It's amphibious, ambidextrous. And so you can wear it like that. You can sling it to your side. You can drop it even lower as a hip pack. You can wear it as a waist pack or a fanny pack. This is what I prefer, trying this bag out, just wearing it as a little crossbody satchel, or using it as a tech organizer. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. All right, so let's talk about this thing. First off, exterior features of this bag. This bag is made in multiple different kinds of colorways and materials. I've had a chance to see quite a few of these, not in person, but videos and pictures. And I've seen them in sailcloth, I've seen them in Cordura, I've seen them in multicam. Saw a really sweet multicam Alpine one in one of the tutorial videos from Bounce Design Labs. But goodness gracious, cool looking bag. I will say this thing is quality through and through. There were not any cheap choices made on the bag, and I appreciate that for sure. Lots of iterations of this bag. You can see as you follow along with a small maker the process they go through in building something special, and looks like the folks at Bounce Design Labs are committed to quality for sure. Okay, so we're going to talk about exterior features on this bag first. So this is a really nice X-Pack material, kind of a beautiful, I guess this is the sailcloth, but it's a baby blue. It's gorgeous. Really, really smooth, really light, really nice. On the front, you can see a really important feature here. They've got a silencer covering up a hook and loop panel. And God love them, there's magnets all over this thing. My favorite, my absolute favorite type of closure in the universe is strong magnets. Because strong magnets exist, we really shouldn't be screwing around with other stuff. Strong magnets are better than your other stuff. What do we have? A cool silencer, okay? Take the silencer off, set it to the side. You hear that? Magnets, nice magnets. And you have a hook and loop panel right there. You can check that out. You can attach your favorite morale patches on the front of the bag, or you can not and go with this kind of much more streamlined look that the silencer provides. I like the hook and loop. I like showing off my cool patches. Okay, so we're going to get into the pockets, I promise you. You've got some zipper pulls on the side here. Everything looks really, really crisp, really tight, well made. You've got attachment points over here on the side and on this side. Zipper pull holders here. Really smooth action on these zippers. Again, high quality throughout. Neat zipper pulls as well. Real custom zipper pulls here in this kind of hex pattern. Not cheap. Not cheap. Really nice stuff. Yeah, nice zippers throughout. Okay, let's talk strap. The strap itself is really nice seatbelt nylon material. The buckles are, looks like a heavy-duty plastic Duraflex situation. Nothing to complain about. Also, I think these straps, I've got them on a million a million bags, I'm yet to have a problem with them breaking. Do they look like the most premium thing compared to some of the Cobra situations that are out there? No, but they're light, they work, and they never break. So good choices, I think, have been made there. Yeah, so exterior of the bag, there's no pocket back here on the back, by the way. Or is there? Because there's a hidden pocket, and we're going to get into it here in just a second. In order to check out the pockets, though, y'all, we're going to have to get into camera 2, the overhead view. Let's do it right now. All right, everybody, we're here in camera 2. Going to check out the overhead view. Set the silencer off to the side there. All right, what is going on with this bag? Well, what is going on with this bag is a lot of quality and a lot of organization. I think you just saw. Oh, 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 it's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that blaze orange interior. I'm going to set this wallet to the side here. Look at this. We got a really nice pocket up front. Got a pin in there. Got a fidget toy in there and a little worry stone in there. Yeah, you carry all the crap because you need all the crap, right? Oh, look at this premium material. It's so gorgeous. Look at that honeycomb framework in there. Oh, just luxurious. Super luxurious, really nice. Okay, I want to show you the main pocket, but first I promised you some details on this back pocket. So let's unclip our strap here, and I want to show you this back pocket. Where is the back pocket? It's right here. So check this out. You have a drop pocket here, and I've got giant hands, but look, I've got a wallet stored back in there, just with some knickknacks inside of it. But this pocket stretches all the way. This whole back panel is a drop pocket. And because this is a civilized maker who is embracing the future, it's magnets, not zippers. Oh, listen, I'll be quiet, listen. Oh, music. Music to my ears. Oh, I love it. Okay, so big, huge drop pocket. You could put a phone in there. You could slip a wallet in there. You could do anything you wanted with that pocket. And there's a hidden pocket in the pocket. Look at that. My stash pocket has a stash pocket, and it's credit card sized. Try and use that gift card. There's nothing on it. All right. Boom. Look at that. So you've got a little credit card sized or cash sized pocket inside this pocket. And there's no way for me to show you this. Literally no way for me to show you this. You're going to have to take my word for it. There's another hidden pocket that you kind of finagle in from the side, and it's Velcroed, and it's about right here. And it's perfect for like hiding an air tag. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Just love it. Gorgeous. So really neat back pocket, hyper usable, and really strong magnets. You don't have to worry about your crap falling out of this thing. There's enough magnets and they are strong. Great, great. Who's ready to check out the main pocket on this bag? This is again a 3-liter bag, and they do make occasionally a 5-liter or a 1-liter. The 1-liter is a kid's bag. They make also a 5-liter version of this bag. And we're going to talk about how to purchase here in a minute. Are you ready? Am I teasing you? Okay, here we go. Oh man, look at this. Oh man. So the name of the channel is Wander EDC, and you know I love this. What? Look at this. Okay, so first off, let me just take out a few of my everyday carry items. This is my power brick that doubles as a battery backup, and my 2 cords that I need to live my life, USB-C and a lightning cable. Okay, so we'll take these, we'll set them all to the side. All right, now let's look at this thing. Look at this thing. Just gorgeous. Beautiful materials. Okay, first thing we're going to say, key leash. Very long key leash. I always use my key leashes for my AirPods. I always keep my AirPods in my Wander case. Boom. Set that off to the side. Just so happens that it matches nicely. All right, we're going to flip the key leash out of the way for a second. And then inside this bag, on the front pocket here, you have a zippered pocket. Inside here, my backup cord, my blue light blocking glasses, and more pockets. So you can access these two small mesh pockets from inside this pocket. Why is that cool? Because they're behind this zipper, things don't slip out of these. They're not little slip pockets. They're behind this zipper. They are slip pockets, but they're behind that zipper. So things don't slip out as you're carrying the bag. Awesome. Awesome. Look at this. Back panel, admin, right? But not just admin. This admin panel is more magnets. Amazing. This whole thing pulls out. It's got 3-pin holders, 2 credit card size holders, morale patch spot, and then a pocket knife sized or multi-tool size holder. And then more orange. Look at this. It's got the admin pocket. That is just so nice. And magnetized, right? So it slips right in. It's got 4 magnets. Slips right into the back panel of the bag. Let's talk, because of the magnets, right? Slip this all the way back down in here. This creates a little kind of hidden pocket when you're using it. And I've just tossed another carrying case back there. But we'll pull it out for a second because behind it, you actually do have another freaking pocket. Look at that. Another freaking pocket, which becomes a hidden pocket when it is behind the admin panel. Magnets, beautifulness, awesomeness. Now watch this. You ready for one more trick? Look at this. Listen. Look at that. The magnets on the back and the front match up to each other. And so the whole thing compresses without compression straps. Expands out, and the magnets aren't so strong that it pulls together on its own, but when you push it together, it sticks. Oh, y'all, come on now. Wow. So, this is cool. This is undeniably cool. You slip this panel right back in, and it just magnets in place right where it should be. What? What? Y'all. All right, meet me back at camera 1. I'm geeking out on this bag, y'all. I'm just geeking out on this bag. It is so well made. It is so cool. Wow. Okay. I promised you 2 things I love about the bag and 2 things I think could be better about the bag. Thing number 1 that I love about the bag is magnets. Magnets. Magnets everywhere. Magnets everywhere. I handed this to my wife when I first opened it up, and I said, "What do you think of this?" And she said, "It's heavy." And I said, "It's heavy because it's got magnets," but I also said it's heavy because it's quality. It's got a good heft to it, as my dad used to say. So it does have a little bit of weight because of the magnets that are built into it, but man, it feels nice. The whole thing feels nice, luxurious. So thing number 1 that I love about the bag, the use of the magnets, so dope. It's so good. It's really, really a pleasure to use, okay? So the magnets are great in this bag. Thing number 2 I like about this bag, it's quality. Like, it is quality. It's really nice. It's a really well-made bag. And I can tell you it is jumping over the top of a couple of other bags that I have right now in heavy rotation to hold my EDC essentials. This is the perfect kind of bag in my mind for bag within a bag, where you take your EDC bag and you toss it in your backpack, and then when you don't need your backpack, you just pull this sucker out and you're carrying your sling. Like, I love that. What a cool bag. You also can do this, by the way. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you could do that. Awesome. Okay, so what is going on with this bag? Things I love. The magnets are dope. The quality of the whole design is, I mean, really well thought out and really well made. You can tell they are multiple iterations into this thing, and it is getting dialed in. Okay, two things that I think could be better about this bag. First thing, watch this. I'm taking this buckle and I'm slipping it into the hidden pocket because I want to use this quite frequently as a tech organizer inside a larger backpack that can become a sling bag when I want it to be. There's only one problem. See if you can spot it. I have nothing to do with this one. So I would like a little garage to slip this guy into. Now I could clip it on the side here, I guess, with like a little clip, but I'd like a little garage either here or right under here to be able to slip this buckle into when not in use. Is it too much to ask? Hey, it might be too much to ask. I'm being awfully picky, but that does have a little bit of a dangle when I'm not using it as a sling, but when I want to use it as a tech organizer pouch inside a larger bag. Okay, so that's thing number one. Thing number two that I think could be slightly better about this bag, and this may be just a personal preference, I would prefer a thicker nylon strap when carrying this as a sling. Now this is not too far off of kind of the standard that I would expect for a 3-liter sling like this, but I've got some other slings that are in this size range that have a slightly thicker strap by about time and a half this width. And I think it would carry a little bit more comfortably. So those are the only two things I would change about the bag. I mean, quite frankly, this thing is beautiful. So here's something that may be a problem for some of you. How do you buy this bag? Some of you may say, I've never heard of Bounce Design Labs. And that may be because you're not on social media. And this is one of those kind of startup, innovative companies that is using the incubation space that Facebook groups and Instagram and some other places provide in order to create momentum for their business. It's really exciting, it's really cool, but it's also not open to the entire universe because he doesn't have 1 million of these bags to sell. He's making them, having them produced, and then selling them in drops, okay? And so, if you'd like to get your hands on a BD3 sling or a BD5 sling or a BD1 or any of the upcoming designs that come out of Bounce Design Labs, you're going to have to get yourself over to Facebook groups. Now, that's a problem for some. It's a problem for me. I don't have a Facebook account. I created one so that I could go check out Bounce Design Labs, but I don't have one. I do have Instagram, which is where I first saw this designer's work and fell in love with it. So, right now, click the link in the video description. It'll take you to Facebook groups. You've also got some other links you can click in there for more information. And you can kind of get on for notifications and be made aware of upcoming drops and go back and forth and just get to know the maker if you think the bag is as cool as I do. You'll see me in that group as well because I'll be looking for a BD5 and Multicam Alpine. But good night. So that's the only downside. You can't hop on Amazon and buy this bag yet. But when we support smaller makers like this, they can grow. And they can move from places like Facebook Marketplace or Facebook groups or selling via posts and drops on Instagram to larger batches of production. And they can become as successful as some of these larger makers. So please support small makers. Please check out this bag. Man, I think it's great. So what do you compare it to? What am I thinking about when I'm thinking about this bag? So I've got a couple of other examples of bags this size that I think about. So this is from Sea Tactical in Vietnam. It is kind of a 3-liter tech everyday carry pouch with some different options inside of it. So Sea Tactical has a hook and loop panel in the back, a couple of drop pockets, a more robust strap, by the way. This is kind of the strap width I was talking about. So you can see just that thicker strap. I think it's a little bit more comfortable. This is a better nylon though. This is a much better strap. This is just a thicker strap on this bag, and I prefer the thicker strap, but I also prefer the nicer. So looks like I'll have to pay up for a nicer, thicker strap. And then this bag has just lots of customization options. Most of them are hook and loop, none of them are magnets, and the bag expands and collapses, but just because of the sewing and construction of the bag, there's nothing that holds it collapsed. So it's an interesting bag. It's a very similar size. It's not the quality of this bag. There's nothing wrong with this bag. This one's just a higher quality bag. Now this bag is from Alpaca. This also has this kind of X-Pack. This is in a coyote brown. This one also has a high contrast interior. You can see here this one has kind of a honeycomb pattern on the interior too. This is a ruby, let's call it blood orange. Why not? Let's call it blood orange. This one has 2 zippered compartments and then a couple of drop pockets and then multiple other, and it opens accordion style. It has a pocket on the front. It has no pocket on the back, and then this one does have an option to turn it into a sling. And you can see here a slight difference here. Instead of the Duraflex buckles, it has kind of a D-ring kind of, or excuse me, a G-ring or a G-hook that clicks onto these, and because they click completely off, you are able to just turn this into a tech pouch, pure and simple. It does have a pin loop in here. This one has multiple pin holders. This one, again, this is a better bag than this. This isn't bad. This is more premium than the Sea Tactical. So we'll call this entry level in terms of quality. We'll call this one medium tier in terms of quality. It's a good bag, and there's some neat organization going on in here. A lot of people love this bag. This one is, man, this one is the jam. It's like when you first discover anything, really. You say, oh, I like these bags. And then you move on and you say, huh, look at this. These bags over here are much better than the book bag I used to carry. This is premium. And then you say, oh God, there are boutique kind of subcultures out there pumping out, whether it's pocket knives or whether it is, God, you name it, you know, video games, comic books. There are artists making things and doing it at a quality that is absurd and that may not work in the mainstream right off the bat. But that's what we have. So I've gone on, frankly, because I freaking love the bag. And I hope you all get a chance to check out Bounce Design Labs. Check them out on Instagram. Give them a follow, please. And then also check out the Facebook group. Get in there and look for drops and support this maker so that they can do all kinds of completely badass things, because I hope down the road I am sporting a Bounce Design Labs tablet sling. I've got a dream now that this maker is going to blow up. We're going to help and make an iPad sling at some point down the road that is going to fit an 11 or 12-inch iPad in a Magic Keyboard. I'm here for it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for going on this magical mystery tour of the BD3 crossbody sling with me. I hope you loved it. And thank you, as always, for the support. Wanderers, that's it for now. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.